what I'm looking for. Something new. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yeah? The girl with you? Doesn't she seem a little different? She's the first one to notice! Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yeah, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? Know what? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. No, you need to be telling me this. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Why do I get the feeling that something's being covered up? Do you like rare cards? Okay. That's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you may think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you this ultra rare premium card. Trade me a... It's a good deal for an ultra rare. Please? Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Trade it. Okay. Really? Thanks. This is for you. Ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Kind of like using your Twitch Prime to your favorite streamer. Let's move. So much moving. Yeah, so... Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra-rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Casual plug, totally. Okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like a Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai. His fighting skills. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. Samurai Scrapbook. I got every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? Yeah. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. It's a very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always! If you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with digital camera. I got all the data on home, so I could always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Every victory seen in every battle the samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Or an unlife, because she's dead. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. What you saw? What did you see? You got here the day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed a bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. You say those nice things, but it's obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Mia? Yeah? I think we say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who could be is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him that. I think that'd be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't I gotta go in. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. Hooray! I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I'll need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I do. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. I'll see you in court. Oh, wait. That's the bad way to say it. See you soon. Does she just, like, reduce? Yes, and all she is like here, so it's just reduce. Super reduction. Okay. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Yeah, Break, I thought that was funny. She's the only... Like, I think she's the only one in the entire series who notices that Maya changes when she channels somebody. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? She looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. But to find something, Phoenix, today, it's that or lose the trial. This is not gonna be easy. I'm getting like 20 million messages on Discord. What is this? Oh, no, these are just random pings. Mark is red. Yeah, Mark is red. Hold on. Oh gosh, okay, crap. I have to prepare for my D&D game on Friday. Well, balls. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Edgeworth. I wonder if that would be the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Ruffle. Sal Manella, I'm the director, television. Were you at Global Studios the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right, alright, she doesn't waste any time. Woo. Okay, we can do this. We can save an innocent idiot. I was at the studios from 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. I took a lot more than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. I should have talked like this the whole time. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you can begin your cross-examination. I mean, hitting press a lot. Press! Press! Is that when you always come into work? Oh, no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry's way. I know about the freaks in your industry. Still. FWIW? FWIW. I don't know. But he also put an emoji for a sad face. For what is worth? Oh, thank you, Brick. See, that's how much I mean to. Tell us more about that. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else there at the run-through? Yeah, the security leader was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but Whip Shane twisted his ankle through the run-through. Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led me missing my lunch. Rough. Rolling on the floor starving? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Think of it, there were plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough, Phoenix. Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory because, again, there was an empty plate there. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. Huh? Well, what do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Yeah. Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Ew. Wait a second. If they took breaks in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. I do. Press. Wait a second. Mr. Miller, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Ruffle? Well? Mr. Manila, what's this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If you took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, please, your testimony. Yeah. Edgeworth is laughing. And as we learned, yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That only just enough time to eat T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think he ate a T-bone steak. I don't think that matters, though. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Press everything. Tell the game that you win. Now he's saying he ate a T-bone steak brick, but there's no T-bones left on his plate. So, like, did he eat the bones too? What time was his break? Let's say it was from around 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30. It's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes! What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table? Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Oh, sorry. Vasquez's. Vasquez? Okay, I see it. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? They couldn't have because it was blocked. I really want to hit this one because it's a cool way to say it. I claim it! And claim it loud! But no, I don't think it's possible. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to studio in that time. Ah! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. I thought it was Mr. Monkey. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Hey, we're right. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. I will have order. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court adjourned. Recess! Let's go play outside on a swing. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. Guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Bye. Thanks. I did an actual sniff. Hope you don't mind. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Court is back in session for the trial of Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Right. God, please bring up a box. One of those donut crates. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He's literally going against the advice he was saying that we were going to do. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth. I preferred bearded gentlemen. I like that one. Bearded gentlemen. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. So you're saying you had bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in court record. Edgeworth is edgy, hence his name. Please testify. Testify! I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it wouldn't have been in time for a shot, I tell you. I don't think it's a real katana, Jim. I couldn't get to the studio when I went home. So I went home. So I think he's lied. Defense may begin cross-examination. Be gentle. I think we're going to push him towards the end about him not having his camera. Yeah, he essentially looks like Genji. Eugene no karaoke. There. I'll press these last few. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Right from my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. It's kind of far away. Okay. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, I would have been in the time for a shot. You always have it. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words but be firm. Easy for you to say. Like, I'm very sure the thing we're going to present says he has his camera at all times. Cody always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, oh prosecuting attorney? We're talking about you. Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? A little bit, yeah, actually. So you did have the camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, go ahead. Had my camera? Cool. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, get into that. He goes for the bad guy, wham. Bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! So what sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person! He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? The bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him into justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap! Something like that. He's still being vague. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Ugh. Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. I believe you're onto the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I don't think he was watching something else. I don't really have anything in the digital camera. I have it narrowed down to two of these. It's either he couldn't watch it or I have evidence. So let's see he say he couldn't watch it. The sleeping bottle, we found that with the lunch. We haven't got a reason to bring that up yet. We think, I already think, that Powers was slept. He was put to sleep. He couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. The one thing became quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Edgeworth. Do you have another explanation? Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Did the Steel Samurai lose? I think that's what it is. Here's my proof. Can I do... Oh, that's not it. Was he watching something else? I don't want to say probably. That doesn't work. Okay, so we have evidence. We need to figure out what we need to send it to. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Oh, he doesn't know how to work it very well. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. I'm aware. He didn't know how to work it. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Could you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I mean, the last statement was pretty... This one seems a little suspect. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? I feel like he would take a picture. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. I'm a superhero. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to take a picture like that? Better find a clear contradiction or some solid evidence. How can I poke holes in such a short testimony? I think this is where I present this, because he would always have kept it. Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Have an explanation? You're taming a pterodactyl? Well, that's pretty hard to do, I'm gonna be honest there. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I'm certain he would suspect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Wait. I remember now. Okay. I got an itch! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are you sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I am pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on. Why is there no picture in the album for the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. The Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he just saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness. Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Let it be known the judge made him cry, pretty much. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we've all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? That's right, we haven't even come to the sleeping pills yet. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, are you saying this man in the costume was Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. 'Cause I'm old. Mr. Hammer had left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to the Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take his nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck in with the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. So he probably is the one that slept him. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. This is Studio 2. Looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. Afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. What? Look at the photo once more. That's it. This photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more? Certainly, I don't see why not. Show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. It's this. Can I not click it?
Take that.
I think it's here. Oh, is that not it? Do I need to click the actual 2? This? Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Why did I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Explain! So that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I love the judge. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Here at Studio 2. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss De Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldpeg, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. And then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal the steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Can I use the sleeping pills now? That's the only thing we have. You do? You do? I think so. You're just in time for the Steel Samurai arc? Yeah, the first one, Rune. Happy Tuesday, dude. Here's my proof. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. I don't know if it would stay in the blood. Examine the body wouldn't work. It's either fingerprints or power. I'm gonna go with fingerprints. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle's been given to the judge, yay! This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. and those in the trailer did not have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? I figured the last two questions are more important than the first one, but anyway. That's some homework. Edgeworth? You'll need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you'll need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. That is the last extension. We got another day! Woo! Even our character said woo. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Sniff, sniff, sniff. So guys, just like last time, I'm gonna get up and stretch, and I'm hoping we finish this one tonight, because tomorrow we're doing a casting for another preseason game. So, for right now, we're going to take a small little break.